We are pleased to introduce our energy startup, NEW Energy Asia. We are a new generation of energy company. Not just producing new and renewable energy, but in our business, energy is just a byproduct of our greater cause activities. The following are our main activities: saving life, saving belief, saving thought, saving right, saving generation. And in our business, energy is just product of those activities. So what are the concrete steps of this greater cause? The real form of the step is planting trees. Trees save life by cleaning the air, absorbing CO2 and producing oxygen. Trees also save springs by maintaining a water table. Trees save faith, because only people who believe in reward that does not have to be material could plant it voluntarily. Trees guard the thinking, because people who colonize their minds for short-term economic interests will not do so. Trees safeguard rights because you don't have to swap your wealth just to buy fuel. Trees also protect the offspring, because with the clean air and water available, degenerative diseases will not emerge as a result of environmental damage. Then how this trees will produce energy as byproduct? Let's put this trees planting activities into a context, so you can see how energy will be produced. 5 years from now, namely 2025, environmental and sustainability issues are likely to worsen in Indonesia, if there are no concrete steps for improvement as soon as possible. The first is critical and very critical land in Indonesia, which now reaches 14 million hectares. It will be more exposed to sunlight if it is not planted with suitable shade trees. The dangerous impact is that drought, floods and landslides will increase the frequency and its level of damage. On the other hand, in the dry season, areas that are prone to drought, in densely populated islands such as Java, Bali and Lombok, are partially threatened by a permanent water crisis. The next environmental problem is in fulfilling national energy demand, which at that time Indonesia will targeting 23% of it to be new and renewable energy. With the proliferation of electric cars and the level of industrialization at that time, the need for electricity would increase to about 2.5 times from the current level. The majority of this energy requirement means being met from fossil energy, which exacerbates the environmental impact. However, these three serious problems can actually be solved with a structured, systematic and massive movement. This movement is planting trees. With the appropriate number of tree species planted, especially in critical lands, three effects of immediate improvement will be achieved. Namely, the minimization of disasters due to natural damage, the return of the springs due to the increase in the water table level, and the increase in the production of new sustainable energy. For the type of energy we need, there are mainly three, namely liquid fuel to run most of the current internal combustion engine vehicles and will still be dominant for the next few decades. Apart from private vehicles, it is also for buses, cargo trucks, ships, airplanes and heavy machinery. The second is electrical energy for electric vehicles, home lighting, air conditioners and various machines for households, commercial and industrial use. The third is the energy requirement for households, especially for cooking needs. Now they are dependent on LPG, which has to be transported in heavy containers that go back and forth across the country, either filled or empty for refilling. Again, these three energy needs can all be replaced by green energy from the seeds of the trees that we plant. Temanu fruit seeds contain more than 70% oil, which can be extracted from the seed kernel, through the process of enzymatic esterification and transesterification to become biodiesel. Temanu fruit seeds in unprocessed condition contain 7,900 to 8,60 kilocalories of energy per kilogram, and can also be effective for immediate use as a household fuel to replace LPG. Apart from being economical in terms of price, it is much safer than gas, and provides green energy with a very low carbon footprint. Because these seeds can be produced by local plants that can be planted all over the country. The temanu seeds, which have very high calories, can also be used directly to fuel the power plant, either alone or co-firing with other biomass. Microturbine power plants can be installed in small sizes and distributed throughout the islands in this archipelago. The use of temanu seed as a fuel for micro-power generation will be very economical and empower the local economy because it can be produced by the community wherever they needs it. Now you can see that how energy is produced as a byproduct of our greed or cause activities. If your organization is interested in engaging in this benevolent endeavor while producing the new and renewable energy, please contact us.